just gonna continue working on my submission for the Chasm's Call challenge from Clint. It's this here. So I personally came up with something yesterday that I like. It's kind of the idea of a spaceship escaping the gravitational pull of a black hole. Kind of like, yeah, there's like engines like firing, like astronauts standing on the spaceship, but then like a hand, like a giant hand comes out of the black hole, tries to grab the spaceship, and then one of the person like shoots a kind of like energy blast at that hand. That is the idea that I'm trying to do, and I did a very rough block out yesterday. So yeah, this is the current block out. Yeah, that's a rough idea. And the thing that I wanted to do next now was to think about the art style, gather some references on how I want this to look like. Yeah, when I have the art style down, to start building the assets, because the challenge this time is that I want to create all assets from scratch. I'm going for like a more abstract style. I don't really want to go into like a cartoon shade style, but maybe I'll lend some ideas from like a cartoon style, like similar to, I guess, Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna gather some references. And I think I'm gonna use AI. I used this project to like, yeah, just generate images that are inspired by images that I've done in the past, right? With the style that I like. So what I did, I would use a bunch of control layers like this and basically use reference, right? Just like use this image as a reference. And then I did that for all of these. And now it's using all of my images as a reference. And if I type in my own thing now, it should start give me something. Okay, so spaceship escaping black hole. This one is pretty cool. This one is... I like this one. This one is very weird. I'm gonna try creating this one. Okay, cool. I like what we got. It's a good progress, I think. Nice start with the model and with the shade up with the art style. Okay, actually, let's try that. Let's add a little bit more detail to the helmet here. So what I want to do now, what I want to try is to build this space station interior stuff here. Kind of like these panels and things. So let's try that. There's a lot of good ideas in this one here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm curious to see how you capture the sense of scale and speed. Yeah, because we're kind of like limited to the camera animation we got, right? So like when I move the camera like in a big way, like this, like it really feels huge. But yeah, the camera we got for the challenge, it doesn't sell the scale that well. I think I'll add a lot of stuff flying into the black hole, and that will help to like people being able to see like things getting smaller and smaller without ever disappearing in the black hole. I think that's gonna help. I think that's it for today. General good progress. I'm actually really excited to do the VR sculpting tomorrow of the character and the arm here. Right, nice. So yeah, we got it working now. I'm in virtual reality. You guys can see me, can hear me. Let's import our 3D model. Ah, there he is. Okay, cool. It's importing. Whoa, there we go. Okay, sick. We got him. Okay, yeah, I think we can start now. This is so much more fun than doing it on the PC, honestly. Doing it in VR is so much more fun, so much more immersive, which is the whole point of virtual reality, I guess. Let's quickly just import it into Blender. Nice. This looks a bit like Iron Man. Alright, let's get our custom shader in here. It's a bit rough right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the vertex data is definitely very rough and not so good for close-ups. We're gonna see how far we get. I want to rig this arm and also the other character and then just do some first pass on the animation. This is basically the arm sculpt we made yesterday in virtual reality and I think it looks pretty cool. Also kind of gross, but definitely cool. Let's go into layout and add some bones to this. I think this is a good first pass on the hand animation. It feels cool. It does have a good feeling already. Like, I would like to add some detail to it still, but it does feel good. So we just need to rig our astronaut now, give him an animation, then yeah, may do material, lighting, and effects. Still a good amount of work left to be done, but definitely doable. And then I want to have his hand like try to like grab for better spots. Yeah, that works almost. I think the hand should be a bit more staying in some places though. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Feels very, very sad though, like how he's trying to hold on to his life. I feel sad for him. This is where we left off. We basically have all the animations done. We have the hands coming out of the black hole. We have these two astronauts here trying to survive. So what I still want to add is engine fire from these engines. I want to add a little bit of a simulation to the black hole, kind of like when the hand comes out. Yeah, then just lighting, like creating the shader of the black hole, of the hand, and of the spaceship. It's still a little bit of work, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it in the 2 hours we have today. Okay, yeah, this looks really cool. I'm happy with it. I think I'll just keep it like this. I'll bake it. That looks so interesting. I love it. Nice. Okay, cool. I would say let's try to build the engine fire, the flames. I've got some ideas how to create them. Yeah, I like the style. I think we need a little bit more detail in some of these shaders here, like some of the objects. But it looks pretty cool in general. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add like another grid in front of the light source so that this shadow is not so uniform. I'll make it more glossy maybe. Yeah, I'll try out a few things. Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. It's not like fully to the quality that I set out to achieve. Like I would have just loved to add way more detail to it, but I think style-wise it is pretty interesting. I'm also gonna give you a little preview again of my usual resolve workflow, which I put a lot of time into figuring out how to make it as efficient and fast as possible. So what should I still adjust? I think I'm gonna make the particles a little less hot. Make sure that they're in front of the foreground elements. Yeah, just a little chill the particles just down a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Let's adjust them a little bit timing-wise and position-wise. Maybe like flip it around. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I would say this is the final version now. I'm happy with that. Vistru says looks cool. Thanks, man. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Does the echo work by the way? Am I echoing?